Welcome to my house. Buck here, and I'm back with another Fishing Planet mission video. This time we're in the Ukraine. We're taking on exploration number 1. It took me a while for this one, guys, because this river is a little bit different than what we're kind of used to. There is a lot of fish. There's a lot of fish to catch in these explorations. 8 in the first one, 8 in the second one, 7 in the second one, 6 in the next one, and then finally 3 at the end. So we got a lot of fish to catch. So and I'm going to try to do this a little bit different, rather than like we always do, kind of go to a spot, show you where to catch it, catch the fish there. There's multiple places to catch these fish. It's not just one spot. They're all over the place. You can catch these fish everywhere. So I'm going to try to move around a little bit more than normally. Show you, even if we catch this fish, show you a couple other spots that you can catch these fish in. We won't necessarily have to catch one in every spot. I've got markers there, but I want to show you some of the places, because you don't have to fish where I'm going to catch these fish at, but I'm going to try to make it the easiest and quickest way for you guys. And, like always, I try to do my mission videos from land for the folks that may not have a boat. I try to do that on every one of them. I try to find these fish so you can catch them from shore, either from a spawn-in joint or be able to walk. I try that. I try to do that. Sometimes it's just not possible, and you got to take a boat to get to a spot on land where you can put a rod stand up, like this waterway here. I've counted so far, and I might have missed one or two here or there, but I've got 33 places that you can get out and put a rod stand down. That's not counting the drop zones. 33 different places on this waterway that you can get out and fish. So it's pretty cool. I'm going to try to show you as many as I can. With that being said, you got live up over there, Buck? No, you're not ready for it. Come on, there it is. All right, let's jump over there. Let's take a look at the sticks. Actually, before we go do that, let's do this. Yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Do I have my mission orders? No, of course, nothing is running. I should have checked on all of that. Well, we can go over here and run that here. There we go. Let's turn on a little bit of these. Let's turn on our mission fish. Let's talk about that first before we go. All right, what are we going after here? Like I said, we got 8 of them. So we're going after the Azov shad, the Chinese sleeper, the common bleak, the Eurasian ruffy, the European weatherfish, the gudgeon, monkey goby, and round goby. Those are our target fish. That's what we're headed after. Now, as far as baits go for this thing, I wish my buttons were working. I have to use my computer to do it. All right, now I got everything blocked up here. As far as the baits go, guys, bloodworms. That's pretty much it. Yeah, there's other stuff. You want to make sure you bring some night crawlers, bring some dragonflies, but for the most part, every one of these fish will hit on bloodworms. That's really all you got to worry about here. Redworms we want to have, night crawlers you want to have, of course. Crickets, Buck always brings crickets, so we got some crickets. Now, as far as the round goby goes, the bloodworms are last on his list, but he does hit on the bloodworms. That's what I catch him on. I didn't have to change. But dough balls, pedo, and semolina are for your round goby. They're top notch. But why ruin a good thing? Number 2 hooks, bloodworms. That's all you need for this mission. Number 2 hook and bloodworms. Now they say, number 1 hook, they'll hit on a number 1, they'll hit on a 2, a 4, 6, 8, 12, all the way down to 14. These fish will hit on all these hooks. But I found it to be most consistent, and you don't have to worry about it. Just throw a number 2 hook on everything you got. Now, if I were just coming here to do this mission, I would bring 4 lightweight bottom rods to take care of this mission and the second mission. 4 lightweight bottom rods is what I would bring. However, we're here for the duration. I got to complete all the missions. So we're going to be going after pike and beluga and that stuff. So let's go over there now. Now we talked about this, and I'll give you the loadout. Let's go over to inventory. Okay, so this stick right here, my Caesar, 95% of all the fish on this river I caught with that stick right there. That was it. I mean, you know, I don't usually throw out four rods or so. I don't like all that confusion and noise and bells going off. Drives me crazy. So I caught almost everything right here on this setup right there. And that's all you need for I mean, this will even catch the pike. I mean, your pike are only 7-8 pounders. Now, of course, it ain't going to land uni and it ain't going to land beluga. But I mean, everything else in this water, it'll land the sterlet. Sterlets are what, 12 pounds, something like that? It'll land them. So this time around, I went back home because I didn't have a lightweight bottom rod. And I was using those heavy chasers for everything. I had little number 2 hooks on them. And, you know, it's difficult. You got to really pay attention to get the bite. They hardly bite. So I brought a Laker Pro here. This is going to be my baby. So I'm going to put him down in the water and have this guy in my hand. That's pretty much how we're going to do this. I'm going to complete these missions. I'm not going to throw 4 rods out there, which you should. I mean, if you want to do this fast, just, bring 4 bottom rods, lightweight bottom rods. As you see, this is a 13-pounder. I wouldn't even bring the 19-pound big ollies. I would bring something around here. All right. Now, what else have we got? Well, we're gonna be out after some pike and after some hide and some chub. So you want a 24-pound stick there. So I brought a bass caster there, 24-pounder. I brought a spinning rod, 21-pounder. That's all you need. That guy right there will catch he'll catch everything. Not a problem. And as far as the pike go, these big pike, I haven't caught them on the surface on a walker yet. All on bottom rods with large minnows. So I've been doing my pike farming, bottom rods, large minnows, and that's my. I left the heavy chasers in here because those 25-pounders. This makes it a little easier. You could get away with bottom snipers here to 33-pounders, not a problem. You don't need the 59-pound. Makes it a little quick and easier for me. All right, so that's our gear. That's our setup. I got this guy set with red worms right now. I think I got bloodworms on the bottom one here. That's how we're going to attack this. We're going to jump right in here. We're going to start off at the marina. I'm already down there. So let's take a hike here real quick. Didn't your mother tell you not to run with things in your hand? It hurt somebody. All right. Here at the marina, folks, if you watched my tour video, we talked about this. We're going to go over here. We're going to probably be out of here before we need to fire up the Barbie. All right. Right here, we'll put a rod stand down. I'm going to get a rod stand down, get in the water, and I'll be right back. Okay, I got the bottom rod in the water there already, and we're just throwing right out in this area right here. You don't really need to go past that marker buoy that I got out there. By the way, that's one of the weather fish. No. We'll sit him down there, and it shouldn't take too long. We'll see who hits first. Be right back. Okay, number 1 on the list. What we got off here? Common eighth. He's not even on one of our fish. All right. We'll be back. Okay, there's first. I got hide already, perusing carp already. Okay, we got our raging roofie. Get him marked off the list. Mark him off the list. All right, throw right back. Like I said, I'm just throwing right out in here, right off the bat. Now, folks, what you got in here is everything. I mean, eyed are in here. The weatherfish, rudd, bleak, grass carp, common carp, nace, pike, perch, roach, crucian, tench is in here. The blue bream is in here. I mean, it's there's a lot of fish. The carp I hit in the middle. Load up some bottom rods with 4 or 5 odd hooks. Trophy common carp in here. Now you won't. I didn't land the silver carp in here. I did not get a silver carp in here. Did get a grass carp. Alrighty, we'll be back as soon as we get another one. Maybe I'll put a couple bottom runs in here to speed the process up. I'll be back. And there's our Chinese sleeper. We can mark him off the list. Well, that was a tough one to hack on these heavy chasers. Alright, we got another one here. Maybe we can grab another one off the list. Yeah. Ride maybe. Oh, the uncommon bream. That's not. We ain't looking for him on this trip. Alright, we'll be back. And there's our round goby. We can knock him off the list. Look at that big guy. He's a monster. Why didn't they make a monster fish out of a goby? Made him all freaky. Made him like 8 foot long. Alright, we'll be back. And yes, there are unis in here. I quit marking them. Too many. We'll be back. And there's our common bleak. We can mark him off the list. Okay, I'm coming. This is why I don't do 4 poles. Got here. You're being perched. He ain't on the list. Alright, we'll keep him. For 3. Come on, I'm pushing the button. Let's go, Fishkin Planet. Fuck. Leader's down to 15%. Uh-oh, we lost that fish. You're yanking on him. Alright, we'll be back. And there's our weather fish. We can mark him off the list. Keep him. What else is down here? That is it, number 3. What's got here? Common bream. Alrighty, we'll be back. Okay. I needed that little marker right there. Didn't know he was in here. We'll take him. We'll be back. Alrighty, and there's our Gungeon. We can get him off the list. I know, I'm coming. Give me a break here. I'm coming. Come on, hurry up, Buck. There we go. What do we got here? Oh, another perch. Alright, we'll be back. I'll have to assess our damages here. 2? Gotta love that, huh? I'll be back. Okay, folks, this is a new guy for me in here. So I gotta add him to my list of fish you can catch out of the marina. He's a little tougher, one of the tougher ones to get, actually. The white-eye bream's in here, too. Alrighty, we'll be back. We're almost done with this hole. Okay, folks, I'm back. Take a look here. I done fished the first peak. We didn't get that goat, right? However, 126 fish. We actually got every single fish we needed for the second mission. The common bream, the rudd, the roach, the nos, the silver bream, the blue bream, on the road, silver bream right there. There's the white-eye bream, the siege, you got him. There's the blue bream. There's the hide, which is even like the third mission. The only thing on the second mission left, bream, rudd, roach, nas, bream, silver bream, white. No, actually, we completed the second mission too. We have every fish for the second mission. Siege, white eye, blue bream. Did we have a blue bream? Thought I saw that. Rudd, silver bream, blue bream. Yep. There's the blue. There's the silver. Nos, roach, rudd, and common. So we completed exploration number 2 here also. However, we don't have the monkey goby or the Azov shad. And I knew we weren't going to get the Azov shad here. Okay? Get out of here. Okay. So I knew we weren't going to get him at this point here. We were going to have to take off. So what happens here, of course, it's 10 o'clock. I always like to fish the 10 o'clock hour because that's a magic number. If you notice in Fishing Planet, the weather changes at 10 o'clock. Here at this point, the horses start whinnying in your ear and they don't shut up at 10 o'clock. So for the next hour, 15 minutes of real time, you got to put up with the horses and the ducks and everything else that goes on. And now the weather has changed. And of course, the fish pattern changed too. The Crucian carp started to bite right away at 10 o'clock. So I picked up a trophy real fast there. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to another hole. We're going over here to the Wild Beach. There's a lot of great fishing over here on Wild Beach. We're going to spawn in there. We're going to hit just a bunch of stuff here. And this is where the Azov shad sits over here. So we'll go over here. Hopefully we'll pick him up and the monkey goby over here on the other side. So I will be right back once I get us posted up over there. Okay, folks, here we are at Wild Beach. At the campsite. This is where I live. I've been living for the last week. What we're going to do is we're going to zip over here off the back side of the tip here. Right here. This little spot right here. Back up a little bit here, Buck. Unfortunately, they're so close together that you can't really. But what is in here? Guys, trophy weatherfish, gudgeon, monkey goby, brown goby, the weatherfish. They're all here. Everything we need. So we're just gonna pull this guy. Now, the depth here is 5.8 feet in this hole. 5.8 feet, that's what? That's 60, that's 5 foot 10 inches, somewhere right around there. So that's 70 inches. All these markers here, I was down 81 inches. All you need to do is you need to get to 70 inches so you're hitting the bottom. Basically is what you want to do. And we're going to throw in here for a little bit. And now, all of these I caught at night. I've never hit this spot in the daytime, but these fish bite in the daytime, so hopefully we'll get them here. So we'll get our monkey goby out of this hole, hopefully. There's a ding right there already. And close your bail up there, Buck, so maybe you can actually catch the fish. All right, so we're going to hit this hole for a little bit. See if we can rouse that monkey up out of there. I got a monkey on my back right now, and I got to get him off. All right, folks, we'll be right back. Okay, folks, I'm back with our Azov shad right here, so we'll keep him. Let's take a look at that critter. Oh, he's not turning my area. He's got a nice blue stripe, but it kind of looks like a mackerel. Oh, that's him. We can mark him off the list. All right. Off the list. We got one left to go. Our little monkey goby. Monkey goby over in our hole over there on the back side. I'm still, I haven't moved off a Wild Beach here. I just came up over there where we spawned into the tents here. I just came to the dock. I figured, well, I'm fishing the peaks. Here's what we got going on. I just barely came up to the peak here. I fished through the bottom belly. And we had nothing. Nothing was biting. So I was just going anywhere to try to hope I could get something to bite. Anyway, the peak just started to pick up. We picked this guy up. Now, here's the deal here. Let me show you the markers out here. All right. Here's what we got. Here's how this works here. If you look right here, this is one mark. Number one float, 20 centimeters down, which is, I'm deeper than that. I got this marker from Coach, and when we were first prospecting, and he caught him on crickets, right? But the way this works is, this is of course the way Fishing Planet marks things. This is where he threw the rod in at. Over here, shad bite here. As you can see, there's no fish here because that's where the fish bite. So this is where he went in at. This is where he recorded it at. This is where they bite at. I just threw this one in right here, and he hit it right here. All right, so that's right. This is how we mark things here in Frumpy Buckle Land. All right, because we know about these markers and what they mean, and depending on where I could have been standing, what that marker meant, which means nothing. But I fish with this guy all the time, so we understand one another. So that's basically it. We're right here on the dock. Oh, that's all, and they're out here. The shad will hit from here all the way through to here. You can get them all the way through. And you don't need bottom. You can use bottom rods, but float fishing, I love drift fishing. And that's what we're doing here. All right, so we got this guy off the list. We need one more to go, and that's our goby. And I'm going to go back to the hole here. So all we need is him, and I'll be right back. And that, my friends, will do it. Personal record for buck 2 in this little monkey goby here. Boy, this little critter was stuff. I had to drop 2 night crawlers. I came back here once. It got past 8 o'clock there. Well, let's keep this guy. I came back to my hole after we got the shad over there. I mean, we just got the shad right over here. Right up in there. We nabbed the shad right over in there. And we nailed our goby over here. And again, that's 81 inches down. I'm dragging it on the bottom, number 2. Like I said, you can catch everything on a number 2 here. I just changed up from the. He just wasn't hitting on the bloodworms in this hole, so I switched over to night crawlers. All right, now let me check my list here. That puts him off the list. Monkey goby done. Hey, that's what we wanted to see. All right, let's take a look. 167 fish it took to catch all these critters, but we also caught everything from we caught everything that we need for the second exploration. So what we're going to do with that, being how you can catch everything for the exploration number 2 at the marina. That's okay. What do you got going on here? There we go. Now we got working. Yeah, see how we caught everything in exploration 2. That you can catch them all right there in the marina if you want to stick around there. So what we're going to do, even though I could just mark them all off and say, hey, we did exploration 2 also, we're not going to do that. Because that was the whole point of this. There's so many places here I want to show you. So we're going to do exploration number 2, and we're going to go somewhere else, and we're going to catch these fish in other places. So I can show you those spots also. Alrighty, guys, that'll do it for this guy here. Thanks for watching. Sorry it took me a little longer than normal, but you know what? I'm not in a rush. I'm retired. Thanks for watching. Got anything good out of this? You know how it works. Thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. That's a good one there. That always helps us out here on the channel. And remember 2 things in life. Never, ever give up the fight. And we all live downstream. We'll see you later.